Hi, I am Den, and do you knew that 90% of people are addicted to comfort and it's quietly ruining their life? You are not tired. You are addicted to comfort, and that addiction is quietly destroying your focus, your discipline, your confidence, and your future. Not in some dramatic way, in a slow way, a silent way, a way that feels normal, which is exactly what makes it so dangerous, because most people do not lose their life in one big mistake. They lose it in soft beds, endless scrolling, skipped workouts, delayed decisions, and the constant lie of "I'll start tomorrow." That is how comfort ruins people, not loudly, quietly, one easy choice at a time, one more hour in bed, one more dopamine hit, one more excuse, one more day of doing what feels good instead of what builds you. And if you repeat that long enough, comfort stops being a break. It becomes your personality. That is the trap. Most people think they need more motivation. They do not. They have simply trained their mind to reject anything difficult. So now waking up early feels painful. Deep work feels impossible. Reading feels boring. Exercise feels extreme. And building a meaningful life feels exhausting. Not because they are broken, because they are weak from overstimulation, ease, and constant escape. Comfort has made them fragile. And comfort is seductive. It whispers things that sound harmless. Rest a little more. Skip today. You deserve it. Start next week. Don't be so hard on yourself. Sounds innocent, but if you obey that voice every day, it rewires your identity. You stop seeing yourself as someone who can handle pressure. You become someone who avoids effort, avoids discomfort, avoids growth, avoids becoming. And that is the real danger of comfort. It does not just waste your time, it changes who you are. Imagine the version of you that could exist: stronger body, clearer mind, more money, more confidence, more self respect. Now imagine what stands between you and that life. Not bad luck, not lack of talent, not your past, discomfort. The discomfort of getting up when you do not feel like it, the discomfort of putting your phone away, the discomfort of silence, the discomfort of boredom, the discomfort of discipline, the discomfort of doing hard things without instant rewards. And most people run from that, not because they cannot do it, because they have worshiped comfort for too long. They confuse ease with happiness. They confuse distraction with recovery. They confuse comfort with safety. But comfort is not safe. Sometimes comfort is the most dangerous place a person can live, because while you are comfortable, your life is slipping. Your standards are dropping. Your mind is getting softer. Your potential is fading. And the stronger version of you is slowly dying in the background. That is why so many people wake up years later full of regret, not because they failed, because they never demanded more from themselves. They kept choosing what was easy, and eventually, easy made them weak. Then they call it personality. I'm just lazy. I'm just not disciplined. I'm just not confident. I'm just not that kind of person. No, you became that person through repetition, and you can become someone else the same way, but only if you stop bowing to comfort, because growth has a price, and that price is discomfort. You want confidence. Do what scares you. You want discipline. Move when you do not feel like moving. You want a better life. Stop expecting the path to feel good all the time. Real transformation begins when comfort is no longer in control, when you can sit in silence without needing stimulation, when you can work without checking your phone, when you can be tired and still stay consistent, when you can feel resistance and keep going anyway. That is when your life starts changing, not when motivation appears, when you become stronger than your cravings. And here is the truth most people do not want to hear. Comfort will always be there. The bed will stay warm. The phone will stay addictive. The excuses will stay convincing. The easy path will always invite you. So if your whole life is built around what feels comfortable, your future will be weak. But if you train yourself to choose discomfort in small, daily moments, you take your power back. Wake up earlier. Do the hard task first. Take the walk. Finish what you started. Sit with the boredom. Say no to what weakens you. These look like small actions. They are not. They are identity shifts. Every time you choose discomfort and purpose, you prove that comfort is not your master anymore. And little by little, you become dangerous in a different way. Calm, focused, disciplined, hard to distract, hard to break. That is the kind of person who changes their life. So here is the truth. 90% of people are addicted to comfort, and that addiction is quietly ruining their entire future. Do not let it ruin yours, because the life you want is hiding behind the discomfort you keep avoiding. It was great talking to you. If you want to become better every day with me, I'll be waiting for you at the next session in the same place. Bye.